Let's get over to meteorologist Peyton Malone, who is monitoring another weather impact alert day this afternoon.
This afternoon, yeah, we're going to be back on street flood watch. And remember, on days like this, like in the summertime, it's impossible to tell you where the heaviest of the rain will set up, but there is a potential for it this afternoon. Let's start with an immediate thing, though. We have been tracking some patchy fog thanks to all that moisture from the rain yesterday. Luckily, it is not a major problem, but we have been seeing it thicken up in some spots. That's a live view of the city of New Orleans from the West Bank. But when you look at the map here, you can see it does get denser up on the North Shore, especially 55 to Hammond to Macomb, Gonzales, Reserve, all reporting some thicker fog. Same thing in Bogalusa, and it's patchier the closer you get to New Orleans Metro. But just be aware, we do have some patchy fog out there. Tracking some rain, too. The rain's over in South Mississippi from Bay St. Louis and Diamond Head. The Kill up towards Saussure and Wiggins up in Stone County. So that's where the rain is going to stay for the most part during the immediate short-term forecast. But as we get into this afternoon, that's when we start to see some showers and storms develop. Probably set back a little bit later than what we saw yesterday. The disturbance yesterday was moving through during the morning, which helped showers form early on. Today, it's probably going to be more so from lunchtime onward. And so if you're out and about this afternoon, these will be slow movers. That's what causes our street flooding problems. So Precision Cast showing not a whole lot of rain going on this morning, just a few showers. But as we get into the afternoon here, and we're talking 11 to noon, we'll probably start to see a couple showers form. And then as we go throughout the afternoon, you can see there just scattered showers and some thunderstorms developing. These are slow movers. If they're staying in the same spot, that's when the rain starts to add up, just like yesterday. And some spots yesterday saw 8 to 10 inches of rain. Impossible to say if it's going to play out exactly like yesterday. The chances of it being the exact same are very small, but I think it could happen for some locations. So if you get trapped under it, you could see there easily 1 to 3 inches, but isolated higher amounts certainly are a possibility. And with the ground saturated now across the metro, any rain could cause extra street flooding, and it could happen fairly quickly. So our flood risk today, it's certainly isolated in nature, but anywhere along the I-10 corridor and I-12 corridor, we will be on that flood watch as we go throughout this afternoon. Tomorrow, another disturbance. I've got a couple showers and storms through tomorrow afternoon, but hopefully we begin to dry out for Wednesday at the Square. We still haven't made a decision on what we're doing here for tomorrow for Wednesday at the Square, but we'll be monitoring it as we go throughout the day. But the trend will be for maybe some early afternoon storms for tomorrow and then drier as we head into the evening hours. That'll be the trend as we head into the weekend. Drier weather, but turning much hotter. All right, Mississippi River, it continues to climb. They were checking the Bonnie Carey yesterday. We're now up to 1.1 million cubic feet per second. Remember, the trigger is if we're getting close to 1.25. We do expect to get to that, so it wouldn't be shocking if we do start to see some of those bays at the spillway open in the coming days here. The river cresting on the 30th and hopefully dropping, so we're not talking about a prolonged 2, 3, 4 week opening probably, but they may have to open it certainly later this week. So our 7-day forecast, keeping an eye on the weather this afternoon with heavy downpours possible. Same thing tomorrow, just more isolated and then trading in that rain for hotter temperatures. The upper 80s are here this weekend. It will feel like the 90s with the humidity. Our marine forecast, just watching for the daily chances for showers and storms. Outside of that, the winds are going to be calm for the most part. Southeast at 5 to 10 knots. That puts your chop at a light chop. High tide's going to be later this evening, and low tide's happening through the rest of the morning.